Have you ever wondered what makes certain people instantly likable? Picture this: you're at a gathering, and there's one person everyone seems drawn to. They have this effortless charisma, this magnetic energy. What if you could tap into that same skill, connect with anyone, and make an unforgettable impression? Today, we're uncovering insights from Leil Lowndes' book, How to Talk to Anyone, which is packed with powerful techniques to help you unlock the art of connection. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're all about helping you become more confident, charismatic, and socially savvy. And stay tuned to the end, because there's a simple yet game-changing tip that can transform the way people see you. Show people you like them first. Let's start with something deceptively simple: making people feel genuinely liked. According to Lowndes, one of the most important things we can do is to let others know we enjoy their company. Think about it: if you're uncertain about how someone feels about you, chances are you'll hold back, right? But when someone shows they genuinely appreciate your presence, you're more open, relaxed, and willing to engage. To make people feel liked, start by offering them your full attention. In today's fast-paced world, where everyone is glued to their phones or focused on their own goals, being fully present is rare, and that makes it powerful. Make eye contact, lean in slightly, and give a warm, genuine smile. This doesn't just show that you're listening, it conveys that you genuinely care. Consider this: next time you're in a conversation, try mentally putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Imagine what they might be feeling or thinking. How would you want someone to treat you if you were them? This empathy not only helps build a stronger connection but also makes people feel valued and understood. Remember, people are more likely to like you when they know you like them. So, make it known. Speak with intention like a VIP. Let's face it, small talk can be small. But what if we could upgrade our small talk to make it impactful? One way to do this is to approach conversations like a VIP. Instead of asking the typical, "What do you do?" try something a bit more open, like, "How do you spend most of your time?" This tweak turns a standard question into something that encourages people to share a deeper part of themselves, making the conversation more memorable. When you answer questions about yourself, use what Lowndes calls the highlight reel approach. Instead of giving a generic answer, share a unique, vivid detail. For example, instead of saying, "I work in marketing," try, "I help brands tell stories that resonate with people." It's memorable and gives the other person a clear idea of your role, and it might even inspire more interesting questions. And here's a fun tip for those situations where someone asks you a predictable question: use a mini story to answer. If someone asks what you do, instead of listing tasks, say, "I get to be a storyteller, connecting people to ideas they care about." This approach makes you sound interesting and paints a clearer picture of your work. Create a sense of similarity. Have you ever been talking to someone new and suddenly realized you both have a love for the same TV series or hobby? That's the magic of similarity at work, and Lowndes argues that finding common ground is one of the quickest ways to build rapport. One way to harness this is through mirroring, or subtly reflecting the other person's body language, tone, and even choice of words. It's not about imitation, it's about creating an atmosphere of harmony. For example, if they're speaking softly, mirror that calm tone. If they're animated and enthusiastic, don't hold back, join in with that energy. By aligning yourself with their communication style, you're sending the message that you're on the same wavelength. Another powerful tactic? Share relatable stories or experiences. If they mention a love for travel, consider sharing a favorite travel memory or ask about their dream destination. The small act of finding common ground can make the other person feel like you just get them. The power of nonverbal cues. Did you know that over 80% of our communication is nonverbal? Think about how often we form an impression of someone before they've even spoken a word. Your body language, facial expressions, and even how you hold yourself all influence how others perceive you. Lowndes emphasizes the importance of open body language. For example, standing with your arms relaxed by your sides rather than crossed signals approachability and confidence. And remember that eye contact is key, it shows sincerity and interest. But don't overdo it. The trick is to maintain eye contact just a little longer than usual, which adds warmth without making it uncomfortable. Another nonverbal cue to consider is your smile. Lowndes suggests a delayed smile. When you meet someone, make eye contact first, then let your smile gradually grow. This pause can make your smile feel more genuine, giving the impression that you're truly happy to meet them. Master small talk with purpose. Small talk gets a bad rap, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools for building rapport when done right. Many people get stuck on the "where are you from" or "what do you do" type of questions, which can feel generic. Lowndes advises taking a different approach. Try asking something like, "What's something exciting happening in your life right now?" or "What's been inspiring you lately?" These questions break the usual mold and encourage the other person to share something they're genuinely interested in. Once the conversation is rolling, a great technique is active listening. Instead of planning your next question while they're talking, focus entirely on what they're saying. Nod, give affirming responses, and ask follow-up questions. This shows that you're engaged and that you value their thoughts. Stand tall and project confidence. Lowndes emphasizes posture as a visual signal of confidence. When we stand tall, with our shoulders back, we communicate self-assurance. On the other hand, slouching or hunching can come across as insecure or uninterested, which might unintentionally make others feel uncomfortable or hesitant to engage with us. So here's a practical exercise. Next time you're out, pay attention to how you stand. Try grounding your feet and keeping your spine straight but relaxed. This not only improves how others perceive you but can actually help you feel more confident, too. Smooth introductions and icebreakers. One of the most challenging parts of socializing is the introduction. Lowndes suggests creating a smooth entry point into any group conversation. For example, if you're at an event, consider bringing along something that can spark curiosity, like an interesting accessory or unique piece of clothing that people might ask about. It's an easy way to give someone a reason to start a conversation with you. If you're meeting someone directly, begin with a compliment or observation about your shared surroundings. For example, "The atmosphere here is amazing, isn't it?" can be a great way to start with positivity and draw them in. Building rapport with active listening and empathy. People often believe that being a great conversationalist means having a lot to say. But often, it's about saying less and listening more. Lowndes emphasizes that being a great listener is the key to connecting deeply with others. Instead of quick responses like "aha" or "yeah," try more thoughtful affirmations like "that sounds fascinating" or "I see what you mean." This simple shift in phrasing makes the other person feel that you truly understand them. Additionally, be aware of your reactions and keep them positive. When someone shares something meaningful or difficult, showing empathy can make all the difference. For instance, if someone tells you about a challenge they're facing, you might respond with, "That sounds really tough. How are you handling it?" Pretend you're already friends. Lowndes recommends an intriguing technique: act as if the person you're talking to is already a close friend. Why? When you imagine yourself as already being friends, you naturally relax, which makes the other person feel at ease, too. This technique reduces that initial awkwardness and builds a sense of closeness faster than you'd expect. Let's say you're meeting a new colleague. Instead of feeling nervous, imagine how you'd act if they were already a good friend. Your body language would be more open, your tone warmer, and you'd naturally gravitate toward topics that bring you closer. Slow down your smiles. Here's a final tip to wrap it all together. When you first meet someone, slow down your smile. Instead of offering an instant, automatic smile, make eye contact, pause, and then let a warm, genuine smile spread. This tiny pause makes people feel like your smile is special just for them. Studies show that this approach, called a slow smile, can actually make people more receptive and comfortable. It gives the impression that you're thoughtful, sincere, and genuinely interested in the connection. Practice makes perfect. Ready for the final insight? The best way to master these skills is through intentional practice. Pick one or two of these techniques and apply them in your next conversation. Notice how people respond, see if they lean in a bit more, or if they seem more open and relaxed. Over time, these techniques will become second nature, and you'll find it easier to connect with anyone, anywhere. To sum up, we covered some powerful techniques from Leil Lowndes: how to talk to anyone, showing genuine interest, mirroring, perfecting your body language, mastering small talk, and using empathy. These techniques may sound simple, but with practice, they can make a dramatic difference in your social life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more self-improvement insights and communication tips. Let us know in the comments which communication techniques you're excited to try. And if you want to dive deeper into the art of persuasion, be sure to check out Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.